Welcome back, everybody. It's time for some Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. If you didn't already hear, the first giveaway contest of the new year is live. We are giving away 5 CD keys to be able, well, they're not really called. Welcome back, everybody. It's time for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. And if you did not already know, there is a giveaway going on. In fact, 5 giveaways for 5 free copies of this game playable. And all you have to do is click on the link in the description to take you to the contest, and you can get all the details about that. Looking forward to giving away those keys. Really grateful to Max over at Game Labs for providing those for us and for supporting this channel and supporting getting the word out about this great game that has incredible potential to be something really special. So we're going to go and revisit the last Naval Academy mission that I took on. You guys had some great feedback as far as what you would do to win this, and in particular, my favorite idea was to stay at a distance and let the Bismarck, or whatever it may be called, it's basically the Bismarck, sit at a distance and use up most of his ammunition. And once he's done that, then close in for the kill. So what I've done is I've got a ship that's only got 13-inch guns on it, but I've also put quite a bit of armor, 15-inch belt armor, 8.5-inch on the deck, and I've also thrown as many torpedo tubes, underwater torpedo tubes, as I could get on this ship. I've also made it a little bit smaller, so it's a bit less of a target out there. And we're just going to try to stay at a distance and draw him away from our transports. And once he gets low on ammo, then we're going to try to go in for the kill. So we'll see if this works. Let's take a look. Okay, so here we go. We're going to stay at full speed. We are going to just go ahead and turn off our own weapons. We've got 1,200 shells and 54 torpedoes. So we're going to turn everything off. We're going to just kind of lurk a little bit. We've got to be careful because we've got to make sure that, I don't know what I'm doing here. We've got to make sure he doesn't go after my transport. So we've got to get in range and get him to start firing at us, but we also need to make sure he doesn't just immediately go after the transports when he can't hit us. So I'm probably not going to show all of this. It'd be rather boring to do that, but we'll kind of drop in and out as conditions warrant. Well, I don't know how he got this close without me spotting him, but he's at 13 kilometers out. So we're going to start turning and getting some distance quickly. Now he's only got, oh, that's got to be his, that can't be his battleship. That's got to be the battle cruiser, or the heavy cruiser. That can't possibly be his battleship. I think his battleship's back here further, and we just haven't spotted it yet. But either way, I'm really kind of surprised that he got that close. So we've got to try and open that distance back up. Now thankfully the only hits he's really landed so far have kind of been glancing blows, and they haven't done anything. That's what leads me further to believe that that's probably the, no, that's not the cruiser. That's telling me he's the battleship. So that may actually be some good news for us in that he doesn't have quite the big guns. The bad news, of course, is that with only 6, oh wow, did he just land a huge hit on me with a 9-inch gun? He did. Oh, he landed it on the Worcester, which is already sinking. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Well, that's okay. He just sank both of my destroyers already. That happened really fast. Alright, but this is all about making him fire. I've actually lost sight of him now, so I really don't have much ability to spot him at all. Alright, so we've officially identified the battleship. It's got 15-inch guns and only 226 more shells until it runs out. So we kind of lucked out there because he's got much less firepower than we're used to seeing with the battleship. So this is feeling like it's going to be the one. This is going to be the time that we're going to win this thing. So we're going to let him get low. Obviously, he's going to probably conserve ammo once he gets down too low. But we're only 10 kilometers out, and we're starting to close, so I need to open back up. I had to get close in order to be able to see if I could spot and identify. And he hooded me. Well, I wasn't recording because I wasn't expecting that to happen, so we're going to retry this and see what happens. Round 2. All right, let's take a look at what we're facing this time around. This time 8 guns, a lot of secondaries as well. We're at about 31% toward identifying. We're further out this time. We're at 19 kilometers, so I'm hoping that longer range is going to protect us a little more from being hooded as we were this last time. So I got to get these. I'm going to get these destroyers right up on the other side of me, but then not send them any closer, just to allow maybe screening, get their smoke going, maybe protect me a little more. We're up to 75%, 76, 77 on identifying, so we can see how many shells this thing's got. Landed their first hit, and it was a doozy. It landed right on the front, took out that front main gun, completely disabled it. So we're not going to have that when we go in, but that shouldn't be a deal breaker for me. I've got 3 on the rear, and between that and the torpedoes, that's what I'm planning on using to sink this guy. So we'll see. We're up to 90%, so in just a minute we're going to be able to identify this ship, see what it is that we're facing, more importantly how many shells they've got. You've got to be... oh no, that was the destroyer. I was going to say there's no way he already caused that much damage, but they're taking out the destroyers. That's not unexpected. The Hildebrand. Okay, this time they've got 600 15-inch shells, way more shells than they had last time, so this is going to be kind of a long wait, and we're going to have to hope we can hang on for that long. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and at least fire some at this guy. There's nothing to be lost by doing that. I've got 1,200, so I've got more than double what he's got, and I'll definitely conserve more than enough to get the job done. So we'll stop when we get down to 500 or 600, but we'll go ahead and at least fire. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we land something. And we just lost sight of them. So it looks like 20 kilometers is kind of the max to be able to continue to spot. So we're going to probably swing back and forth with the direction of my approach anyway, just to kind of keep him guessing. So thus far I've landed 4 hits. All 4 of them have been completely blocked, which isn't a huge surprise with 13-inch guns at this distance. There's a 5th one, same result. There's probably not a lot to be gained by me continuing to fire. I think I'll go ahead and turn them back off for now. Hildebrand's down to 370 shells, and so firing 8 each time, you can kind of do the math. He's got less than 50 salvos left. I would guess once they get under 200, they're going to start to conserve ammo, and I'll have to get in closer. But that should be kind of the happy point at which I can start closing distance. I don't think he's going to kill me with that many shells, but we'll see. We'll see what point they need to get to in order to start conserving ammo. All right, so he's started conserving ammunition now, down to just 274, and it looks like now we've got the battle cruiser, or the heavy cruiser, firing on us as well. And you can see I'm already at 74%, and we're starting to close the distance now because, well, I have to, in order to get him to fire again, because otherwise I'm just wasting my time at this point. We haven't started identifying the battle cruiser yet because we haven't seen him. Now the problem is the battle cruiser has the ability to take me out, so maybe we'll go ahead and at least start firing on him. I think we've got the ability to at least do that much. We're not going to fire those torpedoes yet. We've only got 54 of them. Maybe we can take the battle cruiser out, and then we'll be able to focus on this battleship. He's only 12. I don't know why that's shaking like that. That's crazy. We'll have to go ahead and drop the speed now. Hopefully we can get a decent firing solution on him. Also need to kind of watch the battleship, because as soon as we get at a certain distance, I expect they'll start opening up again. Hitting me. Oh, there he goes. Okay. We're going to drop our speed to get a better chance to hit. Now here's where I'm a little unsure as to how I want to play this. It looks like we're going to sink this battle cruiser sooner rather than later. So I want to try and finish him off before I start moving away from the battleship again. Oh, I can't hit him at the moment because... Okay, we got to turn toward this battleship. I can't hit the battlecruiser because my front gun was taken out early in the action. So it's only the rear ones I can fire with. So I'm going to have to turn toward the battleship. We're in dangerous position where he could get a ammo detonation on me. I'm a little concerned about that right now. So let's try and quickly take this armored cruiser out. I don't know why I keep calling it a battle cruiser. It's a tough angle to try and hit him from. Oh, there's another big hit on me, and I'm taking hits from two sides. All right, we're going to turn on the torpedoes. I'm not sure how easily I'll get any into the water at the moment, but it looks like we'll probably get some on the battleship soon. This is dangerous territory now. Got to get a big hit on that armored cruiser. We're not getting it right now. All right, he's moving away from me. I'm down to half, though. All right, forget them. We're going to go for the battleship. He's still got 224 shells. I'm dangerously close. I didn't want to be this close. I'll go ahead and move my speed back up. Try to put some distance before it's too late. We haven't fired any torpedoes yet. I'm a little disappointed by that. Maybe we just need to be a little more aggressive with those. He's going to take me out. This isn't happening. Why are the torpedoes not firing? Yeah, I'm just about done. I haven't fired a single torpedo yet. I don't get that. He's definitely in range. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, so this time we're going to go back to the strategy of using the different perk, the one that allows bigger guns and better technology. So now we're going to have the Gen 2 radar. We're going to have the rangefinder that's set up for quick gun aiming speed. Hopefully this radar allows us to see him from a distance, which will keep him more at a distance for us to kind of enact the strategy we want. We've got 18 inches of belt armor, 12.5 inches on the deck. It's a really unorthodox and kind of ugly looking ship, but it's going to work for my purposes, which is I've got these big 18-inch guns up front. We're going to use tube powder explosives to get better penetration percentages, and I did throw a couple of torpedoes on the front because the goal here is going to be to stay at a long distance, and then as soon as he gets low on ammo, turn straight at him and just pummel him into submission. We'll see if it works. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of constantly rock back and forth between extreme angles, hoping that I reduce his ability to hit me until he gets low on ammo. Now, we just got to hope that he doesn't end up having like 1,600 shells or something. So he's got 8 total barrels. So we'll see how long it takes him to use up those things. Hopefully with the radar, I'll be able to more quickly see what he's got. I think if I switch this to save, they'll at least aim, even if I'm not going to fire. So, oh, he already landed a hit on me for 6% of my structure. We got to keep turning. Right now we are at, what's the distance? We're at 21 kilometers, so I want to expand that a little bit. I want to be closer to 30 if I can. We've already gotten to 40% on identification. All right, so this time we've got the turpets. So this feels like this has got to be the time that I've got to win this, I would think. So he's got only 364 16-inch shells. So it feels like it's all coming together. It feels like this is going to be the one. So let's see if that's indeed the case. I'm turning back toward him to get him to fire again because I'd gotten out to the distance where he was no longer firing. So we're just going to come straight at him until we get to about 20 kilometers or so, and then we'll turn back away again. And we'll just keep doing that until he gets low on ammunition. Now, once he gets down probably under 300, he's probably going to slow down on the fire. But boy, if I could get the hood to sink the turpets, that would be fantastic. And you can see, here comes his armored cruiser firing at me too. I want to keep them a little further away if I can. I've got to go ahead and turn, and this is where I've got to be careful, because this is the danger zone, is when I'm turning and I expose that broadside temporarily to him. Just got to hope that's not the time he lands a shot. And it looks like we're going to get out of there. We're still at 94%. He's down to 312. Firing 8 at a time, so got less than 40 salvos left. Okay, he's down to 180 shells, and he's started conserving ammo. He just sank one of my destroyers, and he's probably going to sink the other one pretty soon. So we're going to have to go ahead and turn toward him and just hope for the very best while he goes after the destroyer. But this is where we've got to start trying to nail him. I've got 583 shells on 18-inch guns. He's got Krupp 4 armor, but only 15 inches is the thickest. So I think we might have a chance here. Let's go ahead and slow down to our firing speed, and we're going to go ahead and start opening up on him now. We're at 23 kilometers. You know what? It might be worth trying, at least for now, to go after that armored cruiser. Because if we could land 1 or 2 hits, that would be enough to sink him. And then there'd be one less thing I have to worry about. And we've got pretty good odds to hit him, I think. Plus this allows me to get him with the rear gun as well. So let's just hope for one lucky shot. Armored cruiser that only has 6-inch armor with 18-inch shells hitting them. Even one might be enough if we get just the right spot. Because honestly, at this point, I'm a little more concerned about the York's 9-inch guns than I am about Tirpitz' 16-inch guns, because they're going to run out pretty soon. The York's not. Alright, come on, we got to hit this guy. Go back up to 5%, or 5 times speed for now. I just need 1 or 2 of these shells to hit. That's really all. And I'm far enough away from the Tirpitz that it's not firing right now because of how low it is on ammo. Come on, hit this guy. Only 3% chance to hit at 10 kilometers. That's ridiculous. And that's with the cruise speed bonus going for me. Let's slow down and get a little more on that bonus. I'm saving my torpedoes for the battleship. We might need it to slow them down if we get into a chase. Ugh. Come on, hit this guy. We're up to 5% now. I gotta be careful. Oh, now we're into the range for the Tirpitz. But the good news is we're headed toward Tirpitz, or we should be. So that's gonna keep the angle. I've got broadside on his cruiser, and there's a big hit. Broadside on the cruiser while I got the angle on Tirpitz, which means he's gonna keep firing on what are probably low damage shots, or at least better shots for me. This is kind of an ideal situation, but we've got to land another couple of hits on the York. Alright, come on. We need another big hit. Even if I just get him to run, that'll be enough. We hit him, but it was a bad angle. Alright, where's Tirpitz in terms of shells? Down to 138, but he's got a 24% chance to hit me right now. And that's not what we want. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to go ahead and turn away from Tirpitz. So now this is going to cause my turrets to have to turn around, but I want to put some more distance between me and Tirpitz, and I want to keep that angle, so I'm going to turn it around. We did just land another big shot on York. Looks like we're probably going to need 2 more to finish him. I want to go ahead and pursue York and finish him off if I can, while keeping a decent angle on Tirpitz to make it hard for them to hit me. Down to 71%. He's only got 106 shells left. Come on, let's get him. Just want to keep an eye on this angle. Alright, we're good. 491 shells left for me. We got these turrets turned around just about. Come on, hit them. Keeping one eye on the York, one eye on Tirpitz. 82. He's only got 8 volleys left, 8 salvos left. And there goes one of them. As long as this thing's running away from me, he shouldn't be a concern. There's a big hit. Still not enough, man. Alright. What do we got left? 66 for Tirpitz. Alright, come on, finish York. Nothing. Alright, we've got 461 shells. Tirpitz has 34 left. He can fire 4, slightly more than 4 more salvos. We're coming at him. We're going to go after Tirpitz now. Forget this other guy. I've still got 60%. Now, the only thing we've got to worry about with Tirpitz at this point are the torpedoes. I'm going to keep mine off until I get nice and close. Alright, what's he got left now? 10. Got 10 shells left. And here comes 8 of them. Oh, please don't tell me he damaged my rudder. He did. And now I can't pursue him until we get that repaired. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. My rudder's damaged. I can't turn. This is like my worst nightmare at this point. I finally have a chance. There we go. I think we're getting it fixed. He's got no ammo left on his 16-inch guns. This is all about trying to finish him off now. I can't believe that thing's still firing at me. Darn you, York. I just gotta hope he doesn't get lucky with a 9-inch shell. And I've got to get closer than 7 kilometers to this Tirpitz, so we're going to start pursuing now. He's got a slightly higher top speed than I do. Hopefully he's damaged enough to where... Well, he's not damaged yet. Only person damaged around here is me, and I'm at 56%. Alright, we'll turn our torpedoes on, although we're not going to get one at him until we're facing right at him, because I've only got him up front. Now he's firing at me with the little guns. Alright, we have yet to land any kind of big hit on the turrets. Oh, there's his torpedoes coming at me. I think he's only got 10. So he's got 8 left, so we've got to be careful, because those could do me in. Definitely a concern. I'm going to have to... Oh boy. Turn, 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 turn. This is going to be really close. Wow. Okay. Oh. Good night. Okay, he's got 6 left. We've got to avoid those things like the plague. I'm just going to keep my rudder on auto, and we're just going to keep spinning in circles. And I'm just going to watch for those torpedoes, because I'll have very little warning. Still can't hit them. I'm how far away? 3.5 kilometers away, and I can't hit this guy. I'm watching for those torpedoes to fire. There's some hits. Got him down to 90%. I got torpedo off for myself now. I'm actually going to turn this way. There are some hits too. I don't know how much my torpedo will actually do. Oh, my rudder's damaged again. Are you kidding me? Oh well, we'll do it this way, I guess. I think that torpedo is going to miss him just barely to the front. Oh, here he comes. All right, keep going. Go, 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 go. Oh, he's going to nail me with that torpedo. I hit him with mine. Oh, no, he's going to hit me with 2. That might be enough to sink me. Oh, boy. 2 torpedoes right. Oh, man. Okay, it didn't. The good news is they both hit me in about the same spot. But that oh, we're going to get him. We got him. We got him. Oh, yes. Well, that was ugly, but that is a win, and we finally completed that Prove Your Might mission. So there you have it. Let me know your thoughts about that. That was ridiculous, but I'm glad to say I got that one behind me. Thanks a lot, guys. Don't forget to enter the contest. We'll see you again next time.